Hello and welcome to Training as an Agile project on the topic of trainer impact, and more specifically, posture and presence. How conscious are you of your impact? How do your learners see you? In this video, we'll be considering identity. Who am I? How do I see my role in the learning process? As a provider of all, chief cook and bottle washer, as the saying goes, or as a facilitator, an enabler, a partner? Presence. How do I connect with people? Posture. My behavior and attitude. And very importantly, my impact on learner achievement. Being cognizant of how adults learn is one of the pillars of our craft. And we have talked about that in a previous video. An important consideration is our impact on the learning experience. And in simple terms, what effect does what we do have on achievement? Because after all, our main objective is surely that the people who come to us learn something that is useful to them, gain some mastery, and feel that they have not wasted time and money. A lot of emphasis in professional development is on teaching techniques. Much less attention is given, in our opinion, to the impact of a teacher on the quality of learning. For us, it is fundamental. We all have memories of our favorite teachers, and usually that led us to enjoy the subjects they taught. I personally hated mathematics because none of my teachers managed to make me understand or even motivate me enough to want to understand. Training as an Agile project is all about effective teaching and learning and how central our position is in the process. We strongly recommend that you spend some time on the exploration task of this module. The questions you will find there are intended as prompts to deepen and clarify your thinking. We invite you to indulge in the writing process as an observer of your professional identity. Here are some of the things you might like to think about. Purpose, your self-concept, your values, passion, your vision, mission, your beliefs, your convictions, motivation, attributes, your preferences, and style. And this exercise will help you clarify that what you believe in shows up in your practice. When you are asked by a potential learner why they should work with you, you will have crafted a well thought out answer. I often refer to writers who manage to express very eloquently ideas that I share, and here's a quote that I like. Develop a philosophy. One of the foremost challenges facing a facilitator of adult learning is the development of a sound and workable personal philosophy about their professional practice. Philosophy helps address the why and what questions about the teaching and learning process. Not everyone has to accept my style or beliefs about the instructional process, but I should be able to defend why I believe and do what I do as a facilitator. What contributes to excellence is the ease and the confidence with which a teacher acts. When you're a novice, you tend to be more concentrated on learning your craft. And as you gain experience, your concentration is less on what you do, but how and why. This degree of confidence allows for increased creativity, spontaneity, and improvisation. Personally, I'm aware that I am much more present in the moment than when I started out teaching. When a teacher is present, they are more flexible, attentive, responsive, and thus prepared to act in accordance with emergent needs and the context of the moment. There is less reliance on a predetermined lesson plan and more attention to creating the optimum conditions for learning. We have met a lot of teachers, and some of them shine out. What is it that makes that difference? Is it the knowledge of the subject, or is it a combination of that and other attributes? One of the reasons, in my humble opinion, is the power of attraction. You are naturally drawn to that person. You listen attentively to them. They motivate you. They make you feel capable and empowered. My profound belief is that every teacher is unique, but more often than not, they are unaware of their uniqueness. And if there is one thing we hope to achieve through this program of professional development, it is to encourage you to understand and put forward your uniqueness and how you make a difference and how you are significant. I would recommend reading any book by John Hattie, and especially a paper written back in 2003 entitled "Teachers Make a Difference," from which this quote comes. Although the research evidence on which this article is based refers to school teachers, I think the findings are indeed relevant to any educator. And you will find the link in the resource section of this module.